Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, Tuesday Noon Live, where we are connecting for, maybe some quick announcements, but mostly getting in a good 10 to 15 minute training sesh once a week. So, is it on your calendar? Are you connecting live? Are you making it a priority to watch the replay? I make it a priority to prepare something that can be supportive and helpful to you, either in growing your business, supporting systems in your business, growing yourself. And I also hope that you make it a priority to connect with what I'm teaching. So this week, I am going to teach on pre-profiling customers, what that looks like, and why we do it, and what are some different ways to do it. So let's talk first about what it means to pre-profile. Pre is before. So we are connecting with our guests before a party, whether it's a virtual party or it's a in-person party. You want to be able to connect with them before. We're starting to establish communication by doing this, establishing a rapport, which is the beginning of relationship building, and just finding out a little bit about her. And you can do this a couple ways. Some of you prefer, as we say now, old school phone call. So you can phone call and ask these kinds of questions. You can, what I do is I have a Google survey and I pre-profile through that. So here's what my process looks like. When a hostess books a party, I create an image for her, a save the date image, and it says on there what kind of party she's doing. So put your face to bed, or skincare in a 5-minute face, or maybe it's a birthday celebration, or maybe it's a themed kind of thing. Like in real time at the end of this month, I'm doing a mother-daughter pampering session. So the invite will say something like that. And on the invite, it says to RSVP on the link. Now I have them RSVP through a link, and I have the hostess send this. If I'm hosting an event in my home, I'm the hostess and I'm sending it. But otherwise, I got to pull up a document to look at. Here it is. Otherwise, I'm sending this to my hostess. So I'm sending the hostess the image, and I'm sending her my pre-profiling link. It's a Google Doc. It's a Google survey. And I send it to the hostess, and I just say, send this RSVP link to whomever you're inviting. It helps me to be sure to bring whatever they may need and create a custom goodie bag too. And remember to do the link yourself. And so I send that to the hostess, and she sends it to her guests. So in old Mary Kay days, we used to ask the hostess for phone numbers, and then sometimes that would be a chore because you're waiting for her to get back with you with numbers and addresses. I love the Google Doc, the Google survey, because it's a really quick way to gather information. The hostess already has all of their phone numbers on her phone, so she's just shooting off the image and the link. And so initially I'm working through the hostess to set up my pre-profiling. I need like a 30-second pause because my dog is at the door to go outside to go to the bathroom, and he's almost 13 and he likes to pee in the house. So hold on. I really did run. Hopefully no critters try to come in the house because I left the door open so they could just come back in when they get back. So, okay, so yeah, I work through the hostess and I'm communicating with the hostess. I don't anymore give a script of what to say because I don't know. Can anybody relate to this? Raise your hand if you can relate to this. I feel like I get scripted a lot by people that are hosting parties, and the script is like this long. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And you can just feel the copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. I mean, there's a time and place for it. I get it. But I don't know. I just like it to feel more real and authentic. And so I don't even tell her what to say unless she asks. And then I will say something so simple and short. Like, I would just say something like this. Hey, Kara, I'm having a pampering night at my house later this month. I'd love to have you come. Do you want the details? That's all I say. Like, keep it so simple. Hey, I'm going to host a pampering night. We're going to do facials in a 5-minute face. Are you available? April 20th? Something like that. A lot of times I just like to say, I'd love for you to come. Would you like the details? Because then they can say yes or no, they want the details instead of just like sending it and sharing it. So that's all I really will say to the hostess. She sends it out and then they fill out the survey. So let me show you the survey. Okay, this is my favorite part of the presentation where I do a screen share. Hey, you guys made it back in. Don't let any critters in. No squirrels, no bunnies. Okay. All right. My dogs are here. I don't know if you could just, I wasn't talking to myself, I promise. All right. I need to do a screen share. And I want to share my pre-profiling. Here it is. All right. So this is the link that I send. I hope you can see this. Time out. I'm going to pull up myself on my phone to see what you see. Because last time I did a screen share, I had, and then I switched to another screen within it. It wasn't showing. Okay, perfect. It's showing. Okay. Gotta love technology. So this is what it sends. So if you're going to do phone calls, you're just going to do this over the phone, right? The other reason I like working through the hostess is because they know her. And so they're more apt to click on a link from the hostess than if like I get phone numbers from the hostess and then I text out these people. It's coming from their friend. So they're not hesitant to click on the link, right? So we're just getting their name, their email, their phone number, their address, the hostess's first or last name. And I have or event because I like to host events in my home. And so sometimes, like I said, I'm doing a mother-daughter. So right there, they might just put mother-daughter pampering. And then I ask them a few questions. I ask them about their skin type. This helps me know what kind of skincare to get them, right? I do the miracle set. So which one they're going to need. If you could improve one thing about your skin or makeup, what would it be? This generates interest for them. This also gives me a talking point with them, and it helps me figure out, okay, what is she going to really love? Why is she going to want to show up, right? Like, how can I bring value to her specifically? What's a struggle with foundation? Another really great talking point. This is a very common issue with women. Not a ton of women say, I don't have struggles. I love my foundation. Some do. They'll say, I don't wear foundation, but a lot of women struggle with shade and color matching. That's why CC cream is great, right? It's so simple to color match. And then this is just a pre-question, just to kind of plant a seed. Would they be interested in hosting to earn free stuff? This is not, to me, set in stone. Like if they say no, I don't assume when they come to the party that no way are they going to host, because this just kind of generates interest up front, because when they come, they might have an experience. They're like, yeah, I totally want to do this with a few of my friends, or I totally want to help my friend who's a hostess get more credit. So it just more plants a seed than anything. Asking if they already have a consultant. That's always an important one, because if they have a consultant, then yes, they can purchase from the party to support their hostess, but you are not going to input them into your My Customer system. That's not your customer to follow up and hold on to. I do make sure she has my contact info, because we get lots of Mary Kay orphans. So I just say, you know, if you ever are in need of a Mary Kay lady because your person stops doing it, or, you know, whatever, here's my contact info. And then I upfront give them an opportunity to watch the Mary Kay confidence video and some questions. And I am going to tweak this again, because in real time, I know I'm recording this and it's on YouTube, so I might be catching a replay, but we are currently in the process of every 3 months doing $300 giveaways. This month we're going to, or this quarter, this April, May, June, we're going to do 3 $100 giveaways. So I have to add that to the wording, but they can copy and paste that link into their browser and they can do that. And then just if there's anything else they want to know. So that is what I do to pre-profile my customer. And I'm going to stop screen sharing. There we go. So that's how it starts. So once she fills that out, then are you familiar with how a Google Doc works? It comes into a spreadsheet, and you want to turn your notifications on. And I can help you with Google Doc stuff. I don't want to make this a lesson in Google Doc, but you'll get her info. So everything that she fills out will come to you. Now I have her name and number. Now I can contact her, and I text her, and this is what I say. Hey, Jane, thank you for your RSVP for Christmas pampering party. My name is Beverly, and I'll be running the session. I have an RSVP gift for you. Are you more of a makeup or a skincare girl? And when I send that, I send the image, the save the date image that I gave the hostess for her party so that she can connect the dots between, oh yeah, I got this for my friend Christy. Okay, now I understand what's happening. So I always send it with the image. And then from there, if she's a makeup girl, then I ask her what her eye color is. And then in her goodie bag, I'm going to give her a look card for either blue eyes, green hazel eyes, or brown eyes. If she's a skincare girl, I personally give them microdermabrasion because I love to use that. It's a great product for instant results. I love to send that home with people. I love to romance that at a first appointment. I have it on my closing set sheet, even though they don't necessarily get to use it. I love to demo on the wrist so that they can feel it. They get to try it at their second appointment. It's a smart all around skincare product to give, and it's not skin specific. It's good for everybody. So that's why I choose that. You don't have to choose those things. That's just what I do. And then from there, I kind of feel her out and see what kind of conversation she wants to have. You know how it is. Some women love the ping pong texting back and forth and want to talk about something. Some women, you can tell like they're not into it, and that's fine. So you have to read your audience, but I like to try and engage in just some organic conversation about her responses. So I would say, oh, and yeah, I noticed that under foundation, you said you have, a hard time color matching. I'm going to bring our CC cream, really basic, really easy to color match. I'm excited for you to try that and hear what you think. And so just generates conversation. So whatever it is, what you're doing is you're selling yourself to her. A lot of what we do in Mary Kay is not actually selling the product at the appointment. It's selling the appointment. It's selling yourself to the girl of how she can trust you, and you're a nice, kind, normal person, and this is going to be fun. And oh, she's thinking about what I need, and she's just not showing up to try and sell me stuff, right? So all your pre-profiling is really connecting, and you're selling yourself. And why does she want to show up? What's in it for her? Her goodie bag, it's customized. What products you're going to have for there? She struggles with dry skin. Like, okay, I'm really excited. We're going to do the miracle set. I'm going to give you the formula for normal to dry skin. I'm really excited to see, just kind of how that feels with your skin. Or if you're doing a put your face to bed party, then you can say, oh my gosh, I'm totally going to give you the gel renewal mask to try. You can even sleep with it at night. It's so nice and hydrating. So you're getting her excited about things that she's going to get to do and experience at her party. So that's how I pre-profile guests. I work a lot through the hostess, and then I have their contact info, and then I get in touch with them. And then, of course, a few days before the party, I'm reaching out to them again, saying I'm really excited. Are there any last minute things that, I need to know or can bring for you? And then the day of or the day before, I'm coaching the hostess, just, saying, okay, let's do one more reminder to your guests. So that is how I pre-profile a guest. That is why I pre-profile a guest. That is the power of pre-profiling your guest. We are making connections before. We're getting them excited to be a part of it. And we're helping our hostess earn as much hostess credit as she can by having as many people there as she can. So we're supporting her in that. When the people come, the people will buy. So put time and energy into that before the party. Before, what can you do before to make it successful that day? The more people that are there, the more you're apt to sell, right? The more hostess credit you're going to get your hostess, the more people that you have to potentially book a party for you, or they're going to be interested in hearing about the career opportunities. So that is what I have for you today. Pre-profiling your guests, making connections, making it personal for them, and making it why did they want to be there and show up outside of supporting their friend and their hostess. So would love to hear back from you. What questions do you still have about pre-profiling? How comfortable are you using Google Docs? And yeah, how can I be of more support for you in this area? What did you learn? What are your takeaways? What's something that you're excited to incorporate? I'd love to hear any of that too. All right. Bye for now. Until next time.